Well, well, well. I was here checking out the Rebel Media, Ezra 11th. Good old Zionist media, Israeli state-sponsored Canadian Zionist media, of course, the Rebel here. And they've got their new Washington, D.C. bureau chief. His name is Jack Posobiec. Posobiec. Oh, we've seen this guy before. Oh, yeah, we've seen him before. Of course, I first reported on this yesterday, but let's take a look at Ezra 11th and the Rebel Media and their new Washington, D.C. bureau chief here.
Good morning, Rebel Media. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is. Good YouTube, I guess you could say.
Good
I'm
YouTube.
Jack Posobiec, and I've got a big announcement
Posobiec.
for you guys. I'm joining forces
Uh-huh.
with the Rebel Media to become the Rebel Media's DC bureau chief. Now, last year, I was the special projects director for Citizens for Trump. We were the largest pro-Trump organization in
So, your media is all fake. It's all bullshit. The left-right paradigm is a complete crock. All the people that are involved in the left-right paradigm, all the Tara McCarthy's and Petty Boners and Roman Millennials and Milo Yiannopoulos and all these characters are all frauds. Blonde in the belly of the beast, they're all a bunch of frauds. I'll tell that to their faces too. I don't care. Fuck you. You're all a bunch of frauds. You're all a bunch of Zionist shills. And this is just the latest. Of course, Jack Posobiec here made his kind of claim to fame during the Pizzagate psyop, of course. You probably remember him having dinner at Pizzagate here and doing a real pitch here, a real salesman pitch here.
So that one guy who was here before left, right? Or did they go back to the kitchen? Well, I went to
his Periscope stream of Pizzagate generated hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views on various outlets, and he was one of the guys. You know, they showed him beforehand here, and he was talking about going into Comet Ping Pong.
Coming up, that's GMAC across the street I'm waving to. Don't worry, it's gonna be good. It's not pink, it's saffron. It's salmon. It's not pink, it's salmon.
Alright, so he was there. He was also, good lord, I mean, just a coinky dink, of course. He was also at the Comet Ping Pong shooting. I just happened to be there, I guess. You know, I don't know. These things happen, you know. Don't be a conspiracy theorist. Don't use your brain. Come on, seriously, folks. But, yeah, Posobiec was also at that shooting.
We are joined by Jack
Oh! Well, who is this latest Shill? His name is Owen Schroyer. And he worked for Eiffelhof. Wow. Just goes on and on and on. The shill game of the fake alternative media.
the Special Operations Director for Citizens for Trump. He was giving me great intel on election night. All of it ended up coming true. But recently, he went inside of Comet Pizza and Ping Pong and got kicked out. Well, one of the biggest trends on Twitter.
One of the things that the vile filth like to do, they all do this. They all stand in front of American flags in order to convince you that they're well patriots. The Patriot Day. Not to be confused with Hatred Day by the Petty Boners, who are also going to be speaking where Milo Yiannopoulos. Okay, so what's the deal? They're all shills, folks. Every single stinking one of them. Every fucking goddamn last one of them. They're thick as thieves. This guy's a Zionist shill. This guy is a Zionist shill. They're all Zionist shills. This cocksucker is a Zionist shill. This is one of the top Zionist outlets in the world right now, the Rebel Media. Wow, it just doesn't end. So is it any surprise that this guy that was heavily involved in proliferating the Pizzagate psyop, which was all about, of course, tarnishing Hillary Clinton, labeling her and her associates as Satanists just so Trump could get in? Because Trump is what? Oh yeah, he's a Zionist. His daughter and his son-in-law are Israeli citizens, for fuck's sakes. He calls Benjamin Netanyahu the greatest guy on planet Earth. And you bought the bullshit. I mean, some people bought the bullshit. So this guy, who, of course, what they said about him was that he was Citizens for Trump. He was running this Citizens for Trump. So a guy that was 100% Trump, why not get him to be your Washington, D.C., bureau chief? Because, of course, he doesn't have any biases whatsoever. He is not working for some foreign government that is hell-bent in taking complete control of the United States and Canada and the rest of the world. Of course not. Nah, just whack your brain with a mallet for a few hours. You'll be back to that level. Then you can go watch some Flat Earth videos.
In the entire country. We did a lot of work in a lot of states, especially with MAGA 3X, to bring Donald Trump's election to fruition. And now I'm going to be working with the rebel inside.
Did a lot of work to bring Donald Trump's election to fruition. So this guy worked deceiving people and pushing outright bullshit psyops in order to bring Trump election to fruition. But now, of course, no, now he's not biased at all. Now, nah. No, he's perfectly trustworthy. Why? I mean, that's what the media is. They never hire anyone in the media that has the slightest bias. There are no media organizations that actually have agendas or work for foreign governments. Nah, of course not. Whack that head with the mallet a few thousand times. Go watch the Flat Earth videos.
Bringing you the stories that the mainstream media just won't
cover.
Of
course.
Now, whether that means in the halls of Congress.
Let's see that again, Jack. Yeah, it's look at the salesman here.
The stories
yeah,
that the mainstream
sell it,
media
man. Sell it, man.
won't.
Sell it, man. Sell it, dude. There's a sucker born every minute, and they just happen to be a whole shitload of them in Canada watching this biggest bullshit fucking media psyop garbage Zionist outlet. Look at it, look at this. The Forever Game Master. I'm glad the Rebels expanding their team. They get more views than the CBC at this point. Well, they're just as legitimate. Fake channel. Astroturfing. Marcus Freeman. Get your dad's suit, jacket tailored and fit. Okay, then I'll listen. Well, at least he's making a crack at him. Rebel media must die. Yeah. So what, of course, they're doing is they're pushing the whole left-right paradigm, the false dichotomy, trying to get you to play that idiotic game of ping pong with the left, and look at how dumb they are, look at how stupid they are, Trump, 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 Israel is the best. Look at this guy, not an honest bone or molecule in his fucking body.
Now, whether that means in the halls of Congress, in the White House, or right out in the streets, I'm going to be going out there and getting the facts and bringing them to you so you can decide for yourselves.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself,
now, I'm a
Jack.
Navy veteran as well as a
The
former
Navy
political operative.
He's a Navy veteran as well as a former what? Political operative.
I'm a Navy veteran as well as a former political operative.
So basically you're a political operative, which is another word for fucking shill, cocksucker, Jack Posobiec, shill. That's what this motherfucker is. He's another shill. Another shill. Recovering political operative. Rebel's new Washington, D.C. correspondent. Oh, he's so happy. Now working directly. Well, he was working directly for the Zionists before. Now there can be no doubt. This is exactly what's going on. You gotta wake up to it, folks. These people are scumbag, scam, artist shills.
I worked on a lot of campaigns for a lot of people. You can follow me on Twitter at Jack Posobiec.
JackPosobitch.
Remember to keep it parked right here and
parked.
buckle up.
Buckle up.
And subscribe.
Buckle up. There's more false flags coming your way. Buckle up. The Rebel has the inside edge. They'll have the reporters there on the scene like this fucking piece of shit here, Tommy Robinson. If people actually fall for this bullshit, they actually fall for this fucking bullshit. So the Rebel, of course, hired this dirtbag, right? And what do we know about him, of course, here? And we'll just say Tommy Robinson here, who's pretending, of course, in that video to be all against Islam and standing up for the common Britain. But in reality, he's got what he is written on his coat here. It says, "I'm a Zionist." In fact, he had to change his name so that he could fit his role a little bit better.
Question for you. I notice you're wearing a shirt or a button that says "I'm a Zionist." What does a Zionist mean to you? What is a Zionist?
Well, a Zionist is someone who believes in a homeland for Jewish people.
I believe. My definition, when I've looked at that in the dictionary, is Israel first.
It means Israel first.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I believe in Israel's right to exist. I believe in their right to defend themselves. I believe that the Jews have been persecuted, and when I talk...
There we go. So Jack Posobiec here loves Israel as well. Trump flash mob in Jerusalem. How awesome is that? Why do people in Jerusalem care so much about Trump being elected? Could it be because he's best buddies with Bibi? I don't know. Pretty clear what's going on, though. Jack sure likes that. He had to retweet that and many other things. Israel is under rocket attack today, of course. We got to defend Israel. And here's an article off the butt feed that says that this guy, well, they claim that this guy, sources tell BuzzFeed that viral photos of a sign urging violence against Melania Trump at an anti-Trump protest were planned by one of the organizers of the deplorable Jack Posobiec. Now, the deplorable is where all the pizza gators, the big-time pizza gators, all made an appearance and gave a little speech, and we're all celebrating, and they were all taking photos with each other, and yeah, wouldn't you know it? Isn't it interesting how this shit works? Here's the Time of Israel here. The Times of Israel. Alt-right backers, tourists, and a birthday dessert inside Trump's D.C. hotel. Ah, look at that. Joe Big Shit. Joe Big Shit, one of the biggest bullshitters. Actually, that's saying something. There are so many fucking goddamn info horror bullshit artists that are out there, but his bullshit even got too much for the big fat man who eventually fired his ass because of his sloppy Pizzagate bullshit reporting. But there they are. And they're on the Times of Israel. Very interesting, is it not, how this all works? It all starts to make sense when you just dig a little bit into it and you find out who these people are, like this cocksucker.